Today's roundtable is called Train Like a Saint, and we are blessed to have one of the Saints Health Club members, Mary Wayua, and it's a blessing that you are celebrating 40 years of your birthday today. How are you feeling, Mary?
I feel a lot of energy, especially after the workout. I feel blessed to be here today in good health. I thank God. I thank the Saints Health Club for having me to celebrate my birthday here. You, Patrick, the director, and my trainers, I am so grateful for honoring to celebrate my birthday with me. Thank you so much.
With us also we have Mike Chifodia, who's a personal trainer to Mary. Mike, what would you say about you having gone through with Mary as part of your training?
Hi guys, I think the very first thing I point out about Mary is that she's one of those people whom whichever exercise you give her, she's able to do it to completion without complaining. And that's one of the very few things that I admire about her, because you'd find with most people, especially most people her age, they don't have that attitude, that right attitude like the one that Mary has. Any workout that you bring to her, she's always willing to take it up, and she always does it to completion.
Cool, Mary. So Trainers Ascent has a few questions that we are going to ask, and maybe the first question to Mary would be, how many times do you train in a week?
Mostly 4 times, which is Tuesday to Friday. If I find it not a very heavy weekend for me, because with age you have a lot of functions. You have functions especially outside town and in our homes. I'll try and make it 5 times. But all in all, 4 is a mandatory for me.
Has your exercise changed? Has your exercise regimen changed over time? Or have you been training all along the same way?
Yes, it has. When I began training, which was in my early 20s, I was doing more of aerobics classes. Not so efficient, because it was more of a time wasting, because by then I used to work till about 3 p.m. and I found I had a lot of time in my hands. So I took up gym to be like a time-wasting place. At that point, I felt strong, I was young, I was small in size, so I didn't really have a reason per se of why I would be joining training, but it was more of my time wasting. Moving into my late 20s, now I had already become a mother, and I had gained a few kilos, and that disturbed me a little, because I had to change dress size. I also had now to try and look what I looked before. So again, now this training was still aerobics, but more frequent and serious than more of time wasting, like how I started. Into my early 30s, I already now had a second child, and bigger than who I was, and more mature and with purpose. And training changed more from aerobics. I would get into the gym like 2 times with the small tiny weights, the plastic ones, to lift. And of course, Mike wouldn't understand that time, with a lot of complaining, because it comes with pain. Because in aerobics, it was more of like dancing and just fun and shouting. Now in my 40s, or late 30s, actually into my 40s, I took it up very serious as therapy to me. Because as you grow older, you have more responsibilities in your home. At this time, I was already a mother of 3, running a home, and responsible to many other people, which are my younger siblings. So it became part of therapy, growth as a stress buster to my everyday events, and already now joint business from employment, and so the decisions were bigger in me as a person. And so gym every day is my stress buster. It has become, how would I say, more of a partner to me in my life. And when I wake up in the morning, however much I don't want to come here, when I get out of here, I'm a happier person. So the gym is going to be part of my life till when I don't have more strength to do anything. And I pray that God will give me that strength till end of my life.
So what is this thing that inspires you to be fit or to get fit?
Having a good body for me, having good health, having energy in terms of by end of day, if you work out in the morning and as you push with the day or with all the errands during the day, you don't get as exhausted like the day that I haven't worked out. So working out gives me the energy to push throughout the day, and it is what pushes me to come here the next day and keep pushing to the next year. And of course, good looking is good for every girl.
What's your favorite body part that you love working out?
Actually, currently is all body muscle. Before I used to, like I said, with the evolution of workouts, I used to love to do lower body because I would find doing my legs was easier. The last, say, 3 years since I joined Saint's Gym, Mike introduced training shoulders. I had never been training shoulders. I'll be honest, yes, I used to do the very small, and I would find when I'm lifting, my small muscle is complaining. But now it's part of my favorite. I remember one time, like 2 years ago, I told Mike I want to have shoulders like for Regina King, and I think he still remembers that in the short sleeved dresses, I want to have that nice toned muscle and arm, and we are still on that journey. Yeah.
And Mary, what do you do to avoid comfort food?
What is really comfort food?
Comfort food is this food that basically, in another word, they call junk food. Is food that we really need to avoid when we have to meet certain fitness goals. Let's say chocolates, a lot of carb, a lot of fatty meals, chips, and the rest of that.
I think this discipline comes along the way as you keep working out. In my young days, say college times, I remember I had chips nearly every day. When I got into fitness, this no longer fitted in my schedule of food. Why? Because I was not going to waste time coming to the gym and again go and waste the same energy put in the, work out. It's not easy to work out and then go and waste the whole calories lost in the gym by eating bad. So it comes as a growth. It comes with days. You won't just change from fast food over a day. However, I was never an addict, and thank God that probably because I grew up in the village, there wasn't much of chocolates and fast foods, so I got used to proper food. So but coming into town, so into the city, chips is what was affordable to me as a college girl, and it was easy to drop since it wasn't part of my growing.
You don't even take a cold beer? The cold beer is good?
Yes, I take alcohol. Nearly every other weekend I will take alcohol because my workout and my enjoying life, I balance life. Basically, I am not just an addict of the gym. because too much of everything will become boring, and I don't want to be at the end of life, of just work out, and no play in terms of social life. I socialize, and I'll make time for meeting with friends either Friday or Saturday. I make that time.
Going forward now, do you have any fitness goals going forward? What would you want to achieve in your area of fitness going forward?
Currently, I am looking to have more, to increase weight, how will I say, the kilos of what I lifted last year. My intention is to keep increasing that weight for more strength and more endurance, and of course more toning of my muscles, because as I'm growing older, the muscles lose elasticity faster.
Okay, we're going to have a few questions which we are going to call rapid fire. In rapid fire, we're basically asking you short questions. And the first question is, are you a 6 a.m. person or a 6 p.m. person? Would you prefer working out in the morning at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 a.m.
Dumbbells or kettlebells?
Dumbbells.
Big arms or big legs?
Big legs.
Cardio or weights?
Weights.
Running on the treadmill or outdoors?
Outdoors.
If you would want to work out with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would that be?
That would be Michelle Obama.
Okay, thanks so much. Today we end our session, which is Train with the Saints, and we really appreciate having a session with Mary Wayua, and we started the session in a special way during her 46th birthday, and developed a special workout for her. Mary, welcome so much, and we really appreciate you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. One last time, I want to appreciate the Saints gym, the whole family. We are a small family. I appreciate the support. It's not just being about a member of a gym. It's about feeling the belonging of somewhere. And I feel this is my family in part of the gym, and I really enjoy myself here. And I hope everybody else feels the same. My dream is to see myself celebrating 50 years as strong as I am today with the same team. I hope the newcomers and the old members, we can join together to celebrate, and we look as strong and feel nice about each other, and we carry on doing what we do every morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.